Hello friends, today in this particular video we are going to look at the accounting software portal for Peers Global members. This is a system wherein all the Peers Global members can look at their payments. They can download their invoice, they can download the statements, they can even look at what are the other upcoming events, or they can also look at certain accounting related features, so that if suppose somebody wants to forward the invoice to their team, right? So those kind of features are already there. Let's start with an invitation wherein you being a member of PS Global, you must have received an email to log in to the online accounting software, and the URL is books.psglobal.com. You can simply go to your email box. You can directly you can start search with like Peers Global, and you must have received an email saying that you are invited. So as you can see, this is a very first email I can see in my inbox. That is the invitation, right? So what I'll do is I simply check the detail, and as you can see that my registered email address is my username. So by default, whatever the email address you have used to register at Peers Global will be your username. Okay, what I have to do is I just have to accept the invitation. I'll say accept, and when you say accept, your email address is already there, and it is a first step to set the password. Okay, what I'll do is I'll set the password here. So I have to enter the password as per the guideline to make sure that we make this particular accounting access very safe and secure. So a strong password is required, and just confirm, hit on the confirm button, and this is the the very first guide which I can see, wherein as you can see that you can look at your subscriptions, you can look at your invoices, you can look at your payments made, and you can view, download, or print the statement of accounts, right? So this is how it all starts. You can directly jump and look at those parts of the things. Okay, what I'll do is I'll briefly navigate through this particular dashboard and the navigation pane, wherein as you can see that if suppose I really want to look at the subscriptions I am having, so I can see that my annual membership subscription, that's normally for 1 year Unity subscription, right, which is with the standard price. And if you really want to look at it, so just click over it, and you will see that how it was all started, and the activation date, right? So this is about my membership, my subscription, and now I can click here and look at the invoices. Okay, this is about the renewal, because I have used the dummy data, and as per the date mentioned, it is coming for the renewal, but that's okay. So you can look look at the invoices by clicking in this particular item in the navigation pane. Can here as you can see that I can see two invoices which are due for me, and this is normally the meeting fees that we have to pay on monthly basis, right? Again, it is it may vary member to member, because this is as per the circle you join, this is as per the meeting timing you have, because it will vary for morning meetups, it will vary for noon and evening meetups as well, right? So here it is, and what I can do is I simply click on this. I can directly quickly pay this particular invoice, but normally if suppose I really look at this particular thing invoice, so I can I'll look at the invoice, so I'll see that the description of the invoice and all. And as you can see that there is also a payment option. Even if I'll just click here, it will again take me to the multiple payment options. I can jump to payment page by clicking on this particular button, pay now. There are also a few more options, like I really want to download this particular invoice, so I simply download as PDF, and here you if you really want to forward this particular invoice to your accounting team or someone who is taking care of your payments, right? So simply, you can forward this particular invoice by just entering their email address, right? So this is a text box come drop down, so you can simply start typing the email address, and it will go to the specified email address, right? So this is how you can share the invoice with someone. And now I'm going to take you to the payment. Okay, so for example, let's say we are clearing this particular payment, and as you can see that in the options for the credit card and debit card, there is a checkbox given, and you can check, you can click this particular checkbox and proceed with the payment. So what will happen is it will automatically make payments on regular period, whatever it is, like monthly or quarterly. So it will reduce your efforts to do payment on regular basis. So I strongly recommend you to click on this particular checkbox before you go for the payment. And I also recommend you to make the payment through the credit card or debit card. In fact, we have given all the options wherein, if you really want to make payment with the UPIs, so that is possible. If you have some funds in the wallet, you can clear payment through wallet as well. There is net banking option is also available, right? But so whatever the payment method suits to you, you can go with that. And let's say I suppose I'm going with the credit card, right? So simply proceed, and it is integrated with Razor Pay, so you will get this kind of Razor Pay, and it is a trusted payment gateway, so not to worry about anything. And you can safely enter your card details here, and you can as per the RBI's guideline, you can save this particular card details for the future use also. And this is how it goes. And I'm sure this is something wherein now it is clear that how to make payment of the monthly fees by just entering into your accounting system. And I also want to showcase you that what if suppose you really want to download all the invoices or the uh, receipts, right? So you can look at all the receipts here in this particular navigation item, which is called payments made, right? And you can also look at the invoices which you have paid. And if you really want to download the statement, right, so you can download the entire statement like this, and you can share with your accounting team or somebody else, because we all are entrepreneurs, we are the leaders, and we understand the expenses. And this is how we should have all the evidences, all the invoices for whatever the payments we are doing for from the personal or the business account. So this is why this particular system has been set up. Okay, now this is something wherein I have shown you the way wherein you can log in first to your account and clear the payment. Now I am going to show you one more way of clearing your monthly fees or your subscription fees without entering into an account. And let's do that. So what I'll do is, first of all, I'll sign out from this particular account, and yeah, you can change the password as well here. And I just say log out. So again, as you can see that I am in the portal wherein books.psglobal.com. This is the URL which you have to remember. So simply say books.psglobal.com whenever you want to look at your invoices, or you want to download receipts, or you want to download the statement. So okay, now we are going to see that how you can manage your subscription payment or your meeting fees payment through the WhatsApp messages you are receiving, or an email you are receiving, without even logging into the accounting system of PS Global. Okay, so let's start. And as okay, I'll start with my WhatsApp. Okay, so as you can see that in my WhatsApp I have received this kind of message, wherein in fact I have received two in pending invoices. Okay, so what I'll do is I simply just I can even open the invoice here, right? So this is how I can open the invoice. In the invoice itself, you can see that there is a button through which you can directly click, and you can jump to the payment page, right? And here you can forward this particular, download this particular invoice, or you can directly straight away you can pay this particular invoice, right? So I'll also show you that how, what happens when we clear the payment, right? But before that, I also want to show you in the WhatsApp also, you have received a magic link. Okay, you have received a link which can directly take you to the payment page again. Okay, so these are the two ways through which you can jump to your invoice, and without signing in. If you really remember your user ID and password, and normally your email address will be your user ID. All right, so log in with those credentials and you can pay after logging into your account. But here I am showing you that how you can pay or clear this particular invoice without signing into Pierce Global accounting portal. Okay, so just click on pay now. Okay, as you can see, I've just click here on pay now, and as you can see, I see the multiple options to clear this particular payment, wherein I am going with the credit card as my preferred payment. And what I'll do is I'll just enter my card detail over here, and now just hit the button continue. And as you can see that it is asking me to enter the OTP, and I have received the OTP on my phone. I can see my card here. Okay, one more time it is asking me to enter an OTP, and the OTP is okay. I'll say continue, and it is confirming the payment, and payment is successful. As you can see, I have cleared the payment and it is processing, and it is showing that your invoice is successfully paid. Okay, and as you can also see that it is marked with the paid invoice. And as it is a digital invoice, you can use the same invoice which was received earlier over an email as a invoice, and that is also marked with the paid. So the same invoice you can use. I can download this, I can directly print, and if you have signed in, then you can also forward the paid invoice to your accounting team or someone who is taking care of your books of accounts, right? So this is how you can pay. And now I am going to show you that what are the kind of notifications I have received. So as you can see that it is saying that I have received just I have received a message. Okay, so as I have received a message that we have received your payment towards the invoice, uh, right? And with the mission line, wherein we are on mission to help 1 billion entrepreneurs, right? So with the mission line, and you can see the receipt is looking like this, right? So you can look at this particular receipt, right? And this particular receipt specified the payment mode and the amount which is being received, right? So this is how you can pay through WhatsApp. And also I'll just show you how it is reflected over the my email. And so as you can see that here I have received the email as well, saying that payment received with the amount and payment date along with the invoice ID. So this is how you can maintain your invoices, your receipts, and your statements. Okay, now let's say there is a uh, automated system we have at PS Global, and on whenever there is a payment dues, it can be for the subscription or it can be for the monthly meeting fees, right? So every time you will get a message on the WhatsApp, or you will get an email in on the registered email address. So this is like you have I'm just going back to my search, and as you can see that I have received a couple of emails from PS Global team. And simply I can just click on this particular email, and as you can see that I can see the invoice which is for the monthly meeting fees. And yeah, I really want to quickly pay. So through the email itself, I can just click on pay now, and without signing in, I can proceed to payment, right? And as you can see that these are the options which I am getting here to clear the payment, right? So whatever the payment method suits to me, I can go for that, and I can clear out the monthly fees or the subscription fees or even, if suppose the payment has been scheduled for the quarterly or 6 monthly or yearly for the meeting fees, that is also something which I can opt and I can clear on regular basis. Right, so this is how, friends, you can clear your meeting fees. And as soon as you will pay the fees through this particular link, you will receive a receipt officially in your account, and you will also receive an email with the receipt. Right, so not to worry, you can download the invoice anytime. Right, and then these are the invoices which are online. Okay, so when I say online, so the invoice which you are getting in the email, if you have not paid, then it will be marked with unpaid invoice. And as soon as you will pay your meeting fees or the subscription fees, it will be automatically marked with paid. Right, so there is no need to request for another invoice with the paid mark. All right, so it will be automatically there, and the same invoice which you have received earlier in the email will be used once you clear the payment. Right, so this is how the modern and the advanced, I would say, the future ready system we are going to have, because ultimately, we are on mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs, and we really want to have all the systems in place, making sure that all the members get the fantastic experience with the Peers Global uh, platform, and they grow with their dreams and goals. And this platform becomes a very powerful support system for all. And wish you all the best, friends. And with that note, I am concluding this particular video. If you have any questions or anything, you can always reach out to your leadership team or your circle founder or director. And Peers Global team is always there. Right, so you can directly even connect to Peers Global team. And wish you all the best. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day ahead.